Well, hey there, folks. How you doing today? Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Just a short one today for a mail call I received. Pretty awesome. From Dime Piece Custom Works. Now, if you haven't checked him out, he has a pretty cool channel. He does a lot of custom leather work, a lot of tool restoration, and makes some pretty neat crafts. I think I saw him do one video where he took a railroad spike, cut it off, and made like a mini smithing hammer to hang off your keychain. So he does some pretty cool stuff. So definitely go check him out. So obviously he sent 2 stickers. He also sent a Dime Piece Custom Works kind of key fob. So that's pretty neat. And he sent a leather slip. So you can see his logo on the front. Very nice stitching. And it's pretty cool with this one. He used thick leather on the front and then a thinner kind of maybe veg tan on the back. So what that does, I found this pretty neat, when you put your knife in the slip, the thinner side on the back is going to conform to the shape of your knife, but the thicker side on the front that has the logo isn't. So it's going to keep its kind of flat surface. So this is a great slip for smaller knives. I've decided it's going to be my Barlow dedicated slip because Barlow drops in there real nice. And you can see how the backside where it's thinner is actually conforming to the shape of the knife, but it's keeping the front side more flat. And a little push, out it comes, and it'll loosen up with time. But yeah, that's going to be my dedicated Barlow carry. So thank you very much for that, my friend. As I said, go check his channel out. He does some really nice projects. If you're looking for restoration projects, he did one today on a knife. He's done it on other tools, but he also does a variety of leather work. Handle wraps, slips, EDC pouches, all kinds of cool stuff like that. So go check him out. So while we got this out, I watched a video earlier today from Jersey Knife Guy. Go check that out, Pete. He did a video on how to treat your leather slips. So I figured while we're doing this, we might as well hop on and give it a treatment. Now, as Pete said, there's a variety of things you can use. I like mink oil. I like beeswax. There's neatsfoot oil, all kinds of products. Even dropping a slip into some mineral oil, let it soak that up is good. But one thing Pete mentioned was using a brush. Now, I've used a brush to clean leather, but he used it after treating the leather. So we're going to give that a try. So if you're interested, stick around and we'll get this leather all tuned up. So the first thing I'm going to use is some mink oil paste. This is great for any kind of leather. I put it on my boots in the wintertime to help water protect them and protect them from the salt. You can see I've got this used up pretty good. You just need to take some, get it on your finger, and rub it into the leather. Pay particular attention to your areas where there's stitching and any seams. Now this will darken the leather up, but it's also going to bring out any grain that's in the leather. So give it a good rub in, and it may take a few coats. And once you put your first coat on, let it dry, let it soak all that up, and then apply additional coats as needed. And it can also be good when you're going to burnish your leather. Just rub a little bit of this on. You can see how it's bringing out the different textures in the grain. But rub a little bit of this on when you're going to do your burnishing, because it'll soften the leather up. Now, I'm no leather expert, but I've seen some of the other fine gentlemen and ladies in our circles who have recommended that. You can see this is darkening the leather up. But as it dries, that will lighten a bit more, but then you'll really see that grain start to pop out. But this is going to protect your leather, keep it from drying out, splitting and cracking, particularly around your areas of stitching. You don't want it to crack there, because then you're going to lose the integrity of your slip. Now what I'll often do too is, once I have finished with the mink oil and everything is dried up good, I'll put a coating of mineral oil on. I'm sorry, I'll put a coating of the beeswax on just to seal it and protect it even more. This will bring out all the character in the leather and whatnot. Anyways, we will pause here, give that a moment to soak up, and then we're going to try that brush, see what that does. Alright, I'll let that soak in for a few minutes. So let's give her a little brush and see what that does. You can see it's bringing out a nice shine on the leather compared to down here. Try in the back. Now I'm not brushing too hard, and this is a fairly soft brush. It's this little shoe shine brush. Now I imagine if there's a texture or a grain to your leather, you'd want to work with the grain. All right, it's giving that a nice, a little bit of oil in there, but yeah, it's giving that a nice look. Oh yeah, it's giving that a nice, bring out the texture a little bit too. Yeah, that gives it a nice look. And we pop our knife back in there. And then as that stretches over time, you'll get to see those cool different colors where it stretches the leather. Nice little slip. Anyway, folks, that'll be it for today. Like I say, put 2, 3, 4 coats, depending on how dry your leather is. The drier it is, the more it's going to absorb. And then maybe when you're done, put a little coat of beeswax on it to seal it. The beeswax, you see here, is more of a paste. So that'd be a combination of beeswax and different oils. As you can see here, this stuff has coconut oil, beeswax, olive oil, canola oil, lemongrass, tea tree oil, vitamin E. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did and you would be so kind, please drop a thumbs up or a like on the video. And if you think you'd like to see more, then please consider subscribing. Otherwise, I hope you have an awesome day. And if you're not, and you got some good weather where you're at, get yourself out in the woods. Go for a walk on a hiking trail. Go adventure in some new wilderness areas. If you're by yourself, let somebody know where you're going in case you run into trouble. And, as always, take a knife with you. Might come in handy. You all take care.